Hi guys, it's Jen. I'm going to do a video today on things that sold on eBay and Poshmark this past weekend. Today is January 8th, Monday, and all these items are going to be from Friday the 5th through Sunday the 7th. I'm going to go through all of them, let you know how much they sold for, whether or not I charge shipping, and kind of the approximate amount that I paid for it. I don't keep really good records of the cost of my goods because I average it out, especially since we purchase the majority of our stuff at the bins. Our bins range from $1 all the way up to $1.75, depending on which one we go to. So we figure about $1.50 per pound. We also have some really great employees at one of the bins locations that we go to, and sometimes with the heavier items, they'll just charge us $1. So that's really good. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, let you know, and I'll try to show you some screenshots of what the items look like. So the first item we're going to talk about is a vintage, goofy necktie, probably from the 80s, and this one didn't have any brand on it. It's just a novelty tie, really loud, crazy colors. I had gotten it in a lot of about 30 ties that we bought at a yard sale for $4 for the bag, and this is probably about the 8th or 9th one that is sold. It sold for $10.99 free shipping, so not a huge profit on that, but it sold within 2 months. I've only relisted it once, so great profit there. Next item, also sold on Friday, was an Apartment 9 women's purple cardigan sweater, wear to work type of thing. And it was under a pound, so probably paid $1.50 for it, and I got $15.50 free shipping for that one. Next item was a girl size 10-12. I think the brand was Cherokee. And it's just a stretch denim vest. I've actually sold this particular vest multiple times. It seems to be a very popular one, same brand, within the same size range, and I usually get about what I got for it. I got $11.99 for it, and it's a bins item, so $1.50. Again, not a huge profit, bread and butter. Next item is also on Friday, and it is a Jessica Simpson's green stretch super skinny jeans, size 18. So they're a plus size, and these were in, I believe, relatively good condition. I got $11 for them plus shipping for a total of $17.65, and those go priority flat rates. So those were purchased at the bins. I had those for a little while. A lot of interest in them, always a lot of watchers, but never any purchasers, so I was glad to get rid of those. Next item, also on Friday, was a Worthington red suede leather jacket. It was actually pig split, which is something I didn't know about until I found this jacket. But it's a softer, more palatable leather and a really pretty red. Again, lots of interest in this jacket on both eBay and Poshmark, and I took an offer of $20 for it, which is not a lot, but I got the jacket for $1, and that was free shipping. So because it's pliable, it's bendable, I was able to stick that in a padded flat rate, so it only cost me $6.30 to ship. Next thing that sold, we're still on Friday here, is a lot of 2 bags of M&M's white peppermint candies. This was part of the haul that I did about a week and a half ago, right after Christmas. Had gone to Target and snatched up a bunch of the holiday candy, the peppermint M&Ms, the Hershey Kiss candy cane bars, all the truly holiday only candy that you can find, and it's been doing really well. I've already made my money back on it, and now everything that's coming through is just profit, so that's great. So I sold 2 bags of that. They went for $15.50 with free shipping. Shipping is about 5 something on that, so after cost of goods, I'm probably making, before fees, $9. So next item, also on January 5th, these are a pair of women's Fiona Knight peep toe high heel shoes. These were actually from my own closet. So no cost involved with that. They sold for $19, and that was free shipping. I've had those listed for quite a while. All right, here, let's see. We are still on January 5th. Friday was a really good day. I did over $200 in sales that day. The next item is actually, again, no cost. It came from my daughter's pin stash that she's had since she was like 12. She's 22 now. And it's a Snow White Bride Disney pin. So if you guys are, looking for like something new to sell, or something that's small, low cost, easy to ship, some Disney pins can do really well. The brides, I believe there's 5 in the set, and it's the major princesses like Snow White, Aurora, Cinderella, all dressed in a bride gown. So if you see them, and you'll find these at like your local thrift stores, they're really good. This one sold for $22 plus $3 shipping, so for a total of $25. So, and no cost to me, so that was a really good sale. Also, I only posted those on Friday, so it was great that they sold super fast. I think, I want to say 5 hours. Next thing that sold was that Canon Rebel XT EOS 350 digital camera. So this was my old camera from, let's see, I know I bought it when my son was 10 and he's 19, so it's about 9 years old. Camera doesn't work, and that was when the listing. It's really just for parts. A lot of people still like this particular camera, so they can use the mirror lock, they can use the focal box, all of that kind of stuff. So I posted it for $20 plus shipping, and somebody offered me $15 within a couple of hours. So I went ahead and took that, no cost to me. It was a couple of bucks and something cleaned out of my closet. Let's see, this, I believe, we've got 2 more for Friday. The next thing that sold was a Champion sweatshirt. It's a vintage sweatshirt, but it said Georgia Tech on it. And it wasn't the reverse weave, but it was definitely a vintage sweatshirt. Size extra large. I got that one at the bin, so probably paid $1.50. I got an offer for $10 plus shipping for a total of $17.20. So that was good. Let's see here. Next item that sold on Friday was Antonio Milani booties. Were super cute. I actually thought that I would get a little bit more for them than I did. I got $20 with free shipping, and they did fit in a padded flat rate. And I paid very little for them. The Salvation Army that we like to go to puts their shoes on half price too during Family Day. So they price their shoes very reasonably. So the shoes were probably priced for like $6.99. I got them, half off for $3.50. Minus shipping, I probably only made about $5 or $6 on these shoes. So, but they were super cute, and I'm glad to see them go. I've had them for a while. And that is it. That's it for Friday. So the next things that sold was a Sonic the Hedgehog new with tags mini backpack. And it sold for $18.50. And that was free shipping, and that went first class, so it probably cost me about $3.50, somewhere around there, to ship it. Had that one for a little bit, paid $4 for it, so a little bit of profit. Next thing that sold on Saturday is a pair of Steve Madden women's silver glitter shoes. I actually just posted these a couple days ago. We bought them last weekend. And they were new with tags, but they were new with Ross tags, so I sold them as like new condition. I don't generally like to sell things new with tags when they're from Marshalls or TJ Maxx, and those are the only tags that are on it. And there's no box with shoes, so I just sold them as new condition, never worn. And those sold for, I paid $5 for them, and they sold for $25. Plus shipping for a total of $29.19. Righty here. Are we on? Oh, on the 6th, I sold a Muppets beaker keychain. This came from my own personal stock. Actually, on Friday, I went sourcing in my own house, and that's where I found the pins and the camera and this keychain, and this all sold within 24 hours of me posting it. So don't forget, if you can't get out to the thrift stores, go ahead, source around your house a little bit. You'd be really surprised. I just walked around my house with my phone and I was doing comps on things that there's just been sitting here. So that sold for $15 for free shipping, and it weighed, I think, maybe 2 ounces, an ounce. So that was great, pure profit. Next thing that sold on Saturday was a Lexar 1 gigabyte compact flash memory card. That's the memory card that actually came out of the camera, and that sold for $13.50 plus shipping, $3, so total of $16.50. No cost to me. The only thing I had to do was make sure I formatted it before I sent it out. All right, we're gonna get out here on Sunday. And the first thing I sold on Sunday was a John Deere women's t-shirt that says, "Will trade husband for tractor." When I picked this one up, you never look at those comps and you see comps, and I always look at the sold comps, and then I'll take a look a little bit at what things are currently selling for. But I think I only checked like the first 1 or 2 of this particular shirt, and it was like $30. So I was like, okay, I'll buy this. And then when I went to go list it, I was like, I don't know how that one person got $30, because every other one is selling for like $10. So I had it for, I think it had just relisted, like within an hour of it relisting. And somebody offered me $15 free shipping on it, so I totally take it. I mean, it's from the bin, so it's just not normally something I would pick up. Next item is Marilyn Monroe pajama set, so cami with the shorts. This came from a bag of clothes that my friend gave me that she didn't want, so free for me. And that sold for $7.50 plus shipping for a total of $10.82. And I sent that out first class. And I believe this is the last item that sold on Sunday. Sunday was super slow for a Sunday. And they are Silver Crush women's jeans, like super destroyed, size 5. Now, this is the type of stuff that gets me and my husband into arguments, because I don't like buying these things. Silver Crush is something I believe that was sold at Hot Topic years ago, or maybe it was, is it PacSun? Yeah, PacSun, I think. But it's just like, first of all, it's a size 5. So like I said in my other video, I try to avoid junior sizes, but I let him win on this one. And I remember specifically, we bought this in the bins in Fort Lauderdale, and those are $1.75 a pound. And these did go first class, so they didn't cost more than $1.75. And we got $17.50 for them. And, they sat there for a little bit. We were in Fort Lauderdale in the very beginning of December, so it was less than a month that they were up. So $17.50. And actually, I'm going to I did sell a men's Wilson's suede, or not suede, leather hat. Yesterday as well, but they haven't paid for it yet, so it's not showing up on this list. And I sold that for $17 plus shipping. And I did have one sale really early this morning that went out with this morning's mail, and it was a really good sale. It was 4 bags of candy. 2 of them were the Dove Mint Cookie Promises, and 2 of them were the Hershey's Kisses Mint Truffle. Yeah, Kisses. The Kisses were a 10-ounce bag, so that was 20 ounces, and then the Doves were 2 7.94 ounce bags. And also that person purchased a Fireball Whiskey promo tunic dress off the shoulder. I didn't know how to describe it, but somebody bought it. And all of those items had free shipping on them. So the total for the sale came to $64 with free shipping. And the best part about this is that I was able to put everything in one padded flat rate. So it only cost me $6.30 to ship everything. So that was a really good sale. Oh, I had one more that went out this morning. I'll stick that in there too. And that's an REI women's leggings. For running. And here's an interesting story about these. So we have been in the process of reorganizing our inventory. And prior to our new inventory system, all of our items were in bins, which they still are, and they were just in a bin, like folded up in a bin. And over the last month, any new items that we've gotten, what we do is we measure everything and weigh everything, and then pack it in a poly bag, and then put a label on it with the brand, the size, and the weight. So this way, when it comes time for shipping, we just go ahead and print the labels, and we don't have to worry about reweighing everything. So that process takes some time. So currently we have 17 bins full of items, not counting our shoes and our heavier stuff. So we had to go through all of them and reweigh them, and then go back into eBay and make sure that we have the weights are right and make any changes that we need to make. And what's been great about this is we found a few items that were actually not listed anymore that probably fell off instead of getting relisted. But anyway, while I'm in there changing the weight, I go in there and I make sure, number one, it has all of the possible keywords. I'll move keywords around a little bit. Number two, the description is correct. All of the item specifics are plugged in there. And then I'll go and play around with the price, especially if it's been around for a while. Now, for most of 2017, we offered free shipping on items that were either first class or could fit in a flat rate envelope or a flat rate padded, and some jackets that would fit into a medium flat rate box. We've gone back and forth with the free shipping, and there have been way too many times that I've undercharged for something. I shouldn't say undercharge for something, but I accepted an offer on something and not figuring in what the shipping is going to cost. So to kind of avoid that, we've been kind of moving more towards paid shipping with the same thing, the thought in mind that we need to adjust prices. Plus, I've been adding more buy it now or best offers to our items. So, all that being said, these leggings that I was just telling you about were one of those items, and I just did this one on Thursday. And I've had these for quite a while because I remember, isn't it funny how you remember where you buy certain things? I remember purchasing this when I was visiting my son for his bodybuilding show, and that was back in May around Mother's Day. So I've had these for a really long time. Well, I went in, changed some keywords around, upped the price because I originally had them for, $11 free shipping. So I bumped them up to $18.50 best offer with charge shipping, first class. Well, wouldn't you know, somebody just bought them this morning for a total of $22.69. So I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand eBay. I've been doing this for a really, really long time. I started selling in either 2002 or 2003. So I've been doing this for a really long time, and I still do not understand. Okay, that's everything that's sold on eBay until my shipments went out at 9 o'clock this morning. So I'm going to come on over here to Poshmark. There was not much. For those of you that do Poshmark or have been doing Poshmark for at least a year, who were around, I would say November, December of last year, especially if you guys are Posh ambassadors or were a suggested user at one point, you all know that things are just not the same now as they were before these programs initiated. And I have get really angry with Poshmark. I love Poshmark. I love the platform. I love how easy it is to ship. I love that I can play an active part in selling my items by sharing and interacting with other people. But what I don't understand is that I can log on to my daughter's account, or I can have a friend go in and search my item specifically with, to a T, and it doesn't show up in their search results. And I can have a day where I do $120 in sales on Posh, and then I can go 4 days with nothing. And then a day will hit and I'll have all this activity and I'm not changing what I'm doing. So anyway, that's a whole nother video. So I only had 3 sales this weekend on Poshmark, and usually the weekends are better. And the first one is a pair of dark wash stretch skinny jeans, size 18. Now the brand on these are Mosimo from Target, which I don't generally pick up unless it hits all the criteria, and these did. They were dark wash, they were plus size, they were skinny, and they weren't a cropped ankle. So I purchased these for $4 and I sold them for $17. And as you know, Poshmark just takes a flat 20% over $15. So I didn't have to pay for shipping, got $14 off of these. And so that's a, profit of $10. So that's good. And I didn't have them very long. The next item that sold on Poshmark is Talbot's stretch career button blouse crazy thing. Definitely a bins pickup. Had it for a while. I've definitely learned with these type of shirts that you can buy them, you can make money on them, but they're gonna sit. They're gonna sit for a while, and I don't want things to sit. not for $10. You're gonna sit for $60. I'm all over that, but not for $10. But anyway, I accepted a $10 offer. I made $7. They're happy. I paid $1.50 for it. There's a profit there. It's not a good one, but it's a profit. And then super early this morning, I sold a Notori Yogi Underwire sports bra. It's a really nice bra. And it was a 32 triple D, so it was a very specific size. I had so much interest in this bra when I first posted it both on eBay and on Poshmark, and then nothing, crickets. I've had it since, I want to say October, because I remember what store I bought it for. I bought it for $1, and I had it at one point all the way up to like $25 on eBay, and I was getting watchers and no offers, but lots of watchers and lots of views, and then nothing. I sold it this morning. I took an offer for $11. So after my cost, and which was $1, and Poshmark's fee, I made $7 off of it. So you live and you learn. So that's it. That's everything that I sold from Friday until I shipped my stuff out this morning on Monday. Definitely had a couple of sales so far today. It's been a really good day. Let me see what my sales total is for today. Let's see here. Today's sales are $178.49, which is really good. In my last 7 days, I've done $721.20. So definitely things are better now than they were the week between Christmas and New Year's. We had a great day Christmas Day, and then nothing. So glad to see that things are back to normal. So I hope you guys have a great week. Go out there and sell. If you like the video, go ahead and hit like. And if I don't get on your nerves with all my ums and ands, go ahead and subscribe, and you'll see more videos from me. All right, guys, happy sales.